Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have plunged into a very serious confusion again as Blublo Reneged in her offer to help Ooni of Ife get custody of Tadenikawo. Blublo went ahead to tell Kabiyesi that no court will give you custody of Tadenikawo, leave Olori Naomi alone. She has not done anything to you. Now, you see, the truth remains that those who know you very well will tell you the actual truth, because sometimes we seem to want to embellish situations and not tell people what they need to know. You know that Blublo is a very sound lawyer, a UK trained lawyer, and they say most of the legal stuff of the Ooni of Ife, she's been the one handling lately, okay? And so when Ooni started getting all worried over Tadenikawo, Blublo had made a promise to the Ooni of Ife that if all he wants is Tadenikawo and not Olori Naomi, that she was going to help the Ooni of Ife to get custody of Tadenikawo. Now, because that information came from Blublo, or that promise came from Blublo, the Ooni was very happy and relaxed that no matter what, of course, one of the wives who is a lawyer is going to help him get Tadenikawo from the Ooni of for the Ooni of Ife. But right now, things have gone south between Ooni of Ife and Blublo, okay? Now, what is going on? You do know that a week ago, or 9 days ago, Ooni of Ife sat his wives down and made jest of Olori Naomi over and over again, and then later announced to them that he's going to bring in more wives. Now, publicly, it looked as if the women didn't bother, but privately, they said they were not happy about it. The reason happens to be that in terms of finances, that may not necessarily be the problem, because most of the wives are also doing well themselves. But of course, you do know that no matter how much a man tries, it's hard enough to, satisfy one wife, not to talk about 6 wives. And Kabiyesi is just a man. Even though he is king, he's a man with blood running through his veins. He gets tired and he gets stressed out. And besides, Kabiyesi is not a laid-back king. He is a king who is doing a lot in terms of businesses, closing businesses here and there, taking care of his traditional responsibilities and all of that. Now, combining this or doubling this with, caring for your wives the way you need to care for them becomes very difficult. Most times he is very exhausted. Most times he doesn't even have the time the entire week to be with them and talk to them and all of that. And do not forget that there are 6 of them. Now, those who are not in the palace, you will have to call her, you doing, how the kids doing, and all of that. You need to do all of that. Does he have the time to do all of this? Mbanu, they said he doesn't, and then he is planning on bringing new wives into the palace. Now, that is not even the main issue. The reason why they said Blublo reneged on her promise to get Tadenikawo for the Ooni of Ife happens to be because of the fact that they got this report that it was the Ooni of Ife who organized that show, that birthday for Peju. Ooni of Ife organized that birthday for Peju. The birthday took 4 whole days, close to a week, okay? Peju was celebrating birthday, and the Ooni of Ife spent tons of millions in that birthday. That Peju 1 naira did not enter the birthday. That Ooni did everything from the clothes she wore to everything and everything. It was the Ooni of Ife. But then again, Ooni of Ife is business-minded. Ooni of Ife is a man who understands how to leverage on situations. A lot of people are saying yes, it's because of Peju's position as a trade minister in Toronto, Canada. That maybe Ooni is just trying to use this opportunity to close some businesses in terms of tourism and all of that. But those who think they know them very well is saying, no, Ooni is just doing all of this because he wants to marry Peju. And now, for the wives who have been with you, from what we heard, they said Blublo has been working so hard. They said from a direct company alone, Blublo makes up to 100 million naira for the Ooni of Ife every month. Okay, and there are so many other businesses that people like Ipe and others are doing for the royal family. And so it's one would have expected that this kind of celebration he will do for these women. They said no, he will not. That not only will he, not even will he be there during their birthday, but this time he spent money to make this birthday what it is. And you saw his commitment. You saw he was there the entire time and all of that. He was by this woman as though he is the woman's husband and all of that. And these are the things that he will not do for his Oloris. And so they said this really pissed Blublo up. And Blublo is saying that she is not going to fight any Tade's case, that Kabiyesi should know that except he gets one of the best lawyers in the world, no court is going to give him custody of Tadenikawo. That Ooni of Ife is married to so many wives. Now, if they give him custody of Tadenikawo, which of the wives would they give Tadenikawo to? As in, which of the wife will he give Tadenikawo to that would take care of Tadenikawo more than Tadenikawo's mother? And they say this happens to be what Blublo is saying to the Ooni of Ife. That Blublo is saying that Naomi has not done anything to the Ooni of Ife, that Ooni of Ife should just leave Naomi alone. For once, oh my gosh, for once that she said that, and they said she said that out of anger, that Ooni of Ife should just leave Naomi alone. And you and I know that the reason why Ooni of Ife is going back and forth with Olori now is because he still wants Naomi. He says he loves Naomi. But how do you love Naomi with all of these women? You know, I've been telling you from the very beginning that Ooni of Ife wants Naomi and also wants these women. I think that is just it. But even Blublo knows that this is not even about Tadenikawo, it's about Olori Naomi. Because whoever is advising the Ooni of Ife seems to have advised the Ooni of Ife that, look, if you go for Tadenikawo, you get Olori Naomi, because Olori Naomi will never ever want to be separated from Tadenikawo. So from what we are hearing, they said Ooni of Ife got really, really confused, and that he was even beginning to beg Blublo not to take things the way he's taking things, and just because the issue of Tadenikawo came up. Blublo said she has washed her hands off anything that has to do with Tadenikawo, collecting Tadenikawo from Olori Naomi, that she knows as a lawyer that no court is going to give Ooni of Ife custody of Tadenikawo, that Kabiyesi should leave Olori Naomi alone, that they let her call a spade, that Olori Naomi has not done anything to deserve what she is going through. That right now Olori Naomi wants to live her life. Ooni of Ife should focus on the cause ahead and leave Olori Naomi alone. They say Blublo was very, very upset when she was saying this, because she is already very angry over the birthday celebration that Ooni of Ife organized for Peju. I'm going to bring you guys more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.